Well, it's wet and it's miserable on the day that Leicester City's footballers have been dreading for weeks, because this is the day that they have to tackle this, the hill. Indeed, one of 3 hills just outside Leicester that their new manager, Jock Wallace, has selected for some very special training. Hey, get fucking spent back. Come on, Joseph. Come on, Joe. Come on, baby. Come on. Go on, Andrew. Go on, baby. Go on, Andrew. Come on, give me sharpness here. Come on, baby. All the way back with that sprint. Come on. So important, Joe. Go quick.
Come on, Nick. Come on, Crocodile. Hands off that bloody sand. Come on.
Keep your hands off that sand. Keep your hands off your sand and the way up. And fish all the way. Fish all the way. Come on, Jim. Go on. Come on, Joe. Fish. Keep your hands off that sand.
Right, let's go. Let's go. All right, let's go. Come on, Jody, hands.
It's hard on the legs.
We're a few minutes later now, Dennis. How's it gone now?
It's very hard.
Speak up.
Feels like you're treading water. I think he thinks Yeovil got in the league. Oh dear.
How does this compare with other pre-season training that you've known?
It's been hard, but it's not been bad because most of it's been short. Been getting time to have a breather. So it's not bad. This is not bad. You get a time to have a breather. But when you actually, it's very hard on the legs.
It's killer, Sam, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jock Wallace has just announced you've got to do it all again.
Yeah, terrific.
Huh?
It's alright for him staying over the far side.
You think you can manage it again?
Yeah, I'll have to.
Yes. Come on. Go on, Dennis. Go on, Dennis. Keep your hands off the sand. The players say you're an impressive guy, but they've never really trained like this before, they say.
Well, that's their problem, eh?
But this is obviously something you believe in, Jock.
Well, I believe a man's superbly fit. It just depends on ability and form then. So we're cutting it down all the time. If you're fit, then your morale's good, your mental attitude's good, and they are in good morale and they're in good fitness at the moment.
Hello, Malcolm.
Morning, Simon.
Bit nippy, isn't it?
Cheers.
This is where you do it all, is it? This is your training ground?
Yes, this is our Beaver Drive training ground. It's about 2 miles from Filbert Street. 2 good pitches, plenty of space, and a good gymnasium over in the corner.
Nice and handy. What have you got the boys doing today?
Well, we've had a good couple of days, Monday and Tuesday. They're just relaxing a little bit today on ball techniques, and then we'll get down to the Hull City game tomorrow morning.
Start planning your tactics then?
That's it, yes.
Good.
It's a big game for us, this one.
It certainly is. Well, let's have a look at the boys in action. Will you show me?
Certainly. We can start with Peter Shilton, our goalkeeper, right from the back.
Right, well, there's the lad himself, Malcolm.
Yes,
Shilton.
Peter, 21 years of age, England goalkeeper as well as Leicester City goalkeeper. Good professional.
The lad who succeeded the great Gordon Banks.
Yes, and he's doing very well for us.
How's he got over these recent troubles? He
He seems to be okay now, yes. I hope that everything's been forgotten now.
Fine, because he's certainly a great goalkeeper. All right, we'll have a look at your back line now.
Yes.
Who's this lad we're looking at now?
Stephen Whitworth, he's the right full-back, 18 years of age, former schoolboy and youth international. Stephen came into the side when Peter Rodriguez was transferred to Sheffield Wednesday. He's played over 30 matches now for the first team, which is a very good baptism for a boy, improving all the time.
This is the boy they're talking about as a really good prospect,
That's
isn't it?
right, that's him, Simon. Yeah.
Oh, the familiar figure of Graham Cross here.
Yes, Graham's been with the club for over 10 years now. He's played more than 400 league games for us. A very good player, solid, former Leicestershire cricketer as well, a good all-rounder. He plays in the back 4 with John Joberg.
But he's very versatile. He's played all over the place.
Graham has. He's played in the days of Frank McClintock. Used to play in midfield and do quite a lot of grafting in there. But he's found his niche now, I think, in the back four.
Real good club, man. And this is your club skipper.
That's it,
right?
David Nish, youngest skipper to take a side to Wembley when he was 21. England under-23 international, and I'm sure he'll be destined for bigger things in the future. A good player, David. Good attacking and defensive fullback.
Very intellectual lad too, they tell
Yes,
me.
David's a grammar school boy. He had a good schooling.
And he got a lot of O-levels or something.
I
they
believe
told
he
me.
did,
was
yes.
an outstanding student.
As long as he's got the football ability, that's more concerning.
Well, he's a good thinker. He reads the game well.
Yes, he is. He's a good thinker about the match.
Who we got here now, Malcolm?
Bobby Callard, one of our midfield players, former Bristol City player, who the club signed for £50,000. He's been around a bit. Southend, Crystal Palace, Portsmouth, Ipswich, Bristol City and now Leicester City. A good competitor, good pro, Bobby. Works very, very hard for the side.
Settling in well, is he?
He is, yes. He's just moved up house and we hope that he's really going to like the Leicester area. This time it's Willie Carlin, another player who's travelled the rounds a little bit. Started at Liverpool, Halifax, Carlisle, Sheffield United, Derby County. We got him from there for £40,000. Another good, hard-working midfield player with plenty of experience.
Yeah, no, it's Lenny Glover we're with now,
That's it, the third member of our midfield trio. Len came to us from Charlton Athletic for £80,000. A very, very quick striking player. He's also working very, very hard in midfield and made up quite a good understanding with the other two midfield players.
Very, very quick, all right. He can nip a bit when he's
Oh, yes,
playing in
Lenny
an
is
orthodox wing.
Len's probably one of the quickest players in the Football League. Now we're down to the forward line, the front runners. John Farrington is a signing from Wolverhampton Wanderers, £35,000. Has had experience in the First Division, and this, of course, will be invaluable to us in the future. A very, very quick player, like Glover, very, very quick, and probably one of the two fastest wingers in the country.
Who we got here?
Another striker, Rodney Fern, a local boy, came from Ashby, the same area as David Nish, our skipper. Rodney had quite a good season last year, and we're hoping for more goals from him this year. He's just got back into the side.
Looks to be in shooting form anyway.
Yes, this is where Rodney's strong. He's very, very good on the heavy grounds as well, and we're hoping that he's really going to turn it on for us on Saturday. And now we've got one of our front runners again, Malcolm Partridge, a big, tall, 6-foot lad. We bought him from Mansfield Town, £50,000. Got good reports in the Third Division, and we're hoping that he'll progress and eventually become a very, very good player indeed.
Frank, a couple of critical matches coming up for Leicester City. You're at home to Hull City, who are like you, trying to get promotion next Saturday. And then after that, you're at home to Oxford in the Cup. Now then, which one's giving you most concern?
Well, we can only deal with one at a time, of course, and our first game is against Hull City. A very important game in that they're on top of the table at the moment. They beat us 3-0 at Hull when we played them there recently, and of course we want to avenge that defeat and take 2 points off of them on Saturday if we possibly can.
Yeah, this would in fact be worth 4 points to you, wouldn't it? Because
yes, it's a 4-point match between two of the
yeah.
teams at the top of the table, certainly.
Yeah, because you were leading the league yourself, and you slipped a little bit. You're only a couple of points behind the leaders, but you just dropped a couple of places down the table.
Yes, we've been having a bit of a lean time in the league over the last 5 or 6 weeks. We lost our consistency that we had been showing earlier in the season. This was due in the main, I think, to one or two players losing a little bit of form, missing 1 or 2 chances, of course, which ultimately affected the results. In our last game against Torquay United in the Cup, there were signs that we were coming back to form again, of course, and this couldn't be more timely before we play Hull City, of course.
It must have given you a great deal of satisfaction to beat Torquay so handsomely in the Cup. Not only did you used to manage Torquay, but the performance marked the return to form of your boys, didn't it?
Yes, that was the most important aspect of the win and the way we played. It was important to win the match because it was an FA Cup tie and it helped us to get through to the next round against Oxford. But also the signs were there that we were returning to form, which was more important. Yeah. And this is something that we have to do to improve our points total in the league. And
what about your team? Any problems there at all? I mean, you've had a bit of domestic trouble, but you've got over that now, haven't you? Oh yes, the spirit is excellent in the club, but you know, in football clubs are like families. Even in the best of families, you can have a difference of opinion sometimes, but that's all right now.